Hi.
Welcome.
This is Chat with Kris and Pat.
And today is day 12. And you just caught us finishing up dinner, or our first meal of the day.
Day 12.
And so this will be just a carnivore update on how things are going and some things that are interesting that I've recognized and that you've recognized. Let's start with food preference changes, which was one that I did not expect. So typically, I love bacon, and maybe I will again later.
I think it's all about the day.
Might be, but today we had bacon, and Pat was really sweet, made me eggs in the bacon grease, which typically I would love. But after having some cold roast, I had made these pieces of roast yesterday. It was amazing. Cold roast in the morning, I've mentioned this before, and you're probably gonna hear this again, because it's like my new favorite food. It's just amazing. So after having that in the morning, while I was, while other things were being cooked, it struck me, I ate a couple bites of my eggs, and I'm like, oh, I don't really like it. And I tried the bacon, and I'm like, nah, it's alright. So I don't know what shifted.
Yeah, it's weird. She does not turn down this bacon. So good.
I know. I don't know what shifted, but I'm like, I don't want
You're
it.
a weirdo.
I am a weirdo.
Yeah, it was really, really interesting. I didn't expect it.
I know. So I wanted to document it in our conversations because I'm like, maybe this will be something that like fluctuates. I don't know. But right now, my body's just like, thanks, but I'm good. I just want beef. Can we just have cow? That's it. Like, maybe chicken? But I don't know if I even want that. Anyway, we'll see.
What would you say? I know one thing we're doing differently this time is we're actually counting our calories. Which is something we were advised we didn't have to do going on carnivore.
Yeah, the first time.
The first time. We have a goal to get our body fat down to a certain percentage.
Right, as we talked about in another previous chat.
Right. So, this time we're counting calories.
Right, staying within a slight deficit just so that our bodies know that we're not wanting to maintain.
I haven't even reached half my calorie goal today.
Yeah, with breakfast.
3 eggs, 5 ounces of ground beef, a slice of bacon.
Oh, just one?
And just one. And 56 grams of butter.
56? Holy shit, are you serious?
Yeah, because I had one in my... I had 28 in my coffee this morning and 28 in my second coffee.
Just for perspective, I had 29 grams in my tea this morning, and the calorie thing said it was 211 calories. Fuck, you had 400? Over 400 grams in butter, wow.
And I have not met my caloric goal yet.
That's pretty amazing.
Not even half, Not even half.
Right.
So,
see what dinner brings.
as the weight goes down, I can actually reduce my
calorie needs?
Calorie total goal. Needs, thank you.
Yeah. So, have you had any food change interests or things like that? Or shifts in desire, appetite?
I'm trying to think, early into this, I know what my temptations were, like cheese.
Yeah, how's that going now? Are you still...
It's only a temptation when I see it, so if I see it again, it'd be interesting to see how I feel.
Yeah.
I think I saw a pack last night, and I was like, oh, my old self almost kicked in,
I very much like to touch that.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen that. I'd very much like to touch it again.
I don't know if you're like us, but we quote things all the time.
Oh.
Where's that one even from?
That's from Bilbo's
Oh, that's
character
it, that's it.
in Fellowship of the Ring, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we say it so much, I've lost count of where it came from. So yeah, I'm interested to see what happens with my system. If it like picks back up and it's like, yeah, you know what? I think bacon sounds great again. Or if it's just like, no. I'm just really trying to listen to my appetite, because that's one of the things that is part of this journey for me, is rediscovering my body's actual needs and, you know, listening to it.
Yeah, I wonder if that roast was just so good you didn't want to have you didn't want to have any other taste. But these were actually kebab chunks of beef loin.
Beef loin.
In the pressure cooker.
Oh gosh.
With a little bit of apple cider vinegar.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say you just
I did add some spices. Yeah, what did I do?
So good.
I poured like 2 capfuls.
Yeah.
But so it wasn't very much.
So delicious.
Oh my god. I need
Fall
to
off
make
the
that
bone
again.
good.
I know.
Yeah. Tender.
Gosh. He said
Hope you're not hungry.
He saw me eating. Tell him what you said when you saw me eating it.
Oh,
well, I'll tell it because you can't
whisper in
remember.
my ear.
No, that's okay.
Like,
You're-
yeah. She was just like,
I was
making all sorts of noises. I said, "You're having a foodgasm over there, right?"
It was so good. Oh my god. I was like, I need like an endless bowl of this. Anyway.
So good.
So that might just be my food of choice for right now. I wonder if that happens, just having like a food of choice.
Maybe. Your body's just craving it.
If you think about the way that we ancestral, like our body genetically back in, you know, human development time, paleolithically or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know all the scientific words for it, but back in the day, if you were hunting and you had killed, like your tribe killed a mammoth, you ate mammoth.
Yeah. Yeah.
You didn't have variety.
Right.
You just ate mammoth.
Kept you alive.
Well, and that's just it. Food was meant to, for fuel and to keep you thriving in your body. And it wasn't, I mean, maybe they had like social get-togethers around the fire, making the food. And maybe it was like a communal thing of cleaning the animal and those types of things. But it didn't have the pleasure sense. I don't know. I mean, maybe it did, and I'm just blowing smoke up my ass about it. But it just seems like we have a different idea of what food is for us these days.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a paradigm has been created.
And like, just having that one food that is nourishing and your body's like, yes, I need this.
Yeah.
And what did we listened to something this morning that was talking about vitamin A and how, we always talked about having to get your vitamins from the veggies, but like vitamin A, like eating your carrots for vitamin A. But really, you don't actually get vitamin A from carrots. Or
you have to eat a shitload of vegetables
you
to
would,
get the vitamins.
But what we were looking at was that it has beta carotene, but beta carotene isn't actually vitamin A unless it's combined with like, what was the molecule, like BTMO or something. There's another enzyme that has to be used to convert beta carotene into retinol.
Yeah.
But retinol, which is actually just pure vitamin A, retinol is found in meat at higher levels, like readily available levels. Eggs.
Beef or meat?
Beef. It was it was a steak that they measured. It was like a 12-ounce steak. I have to get into my memory here. 12-ounce steak had like, I want to say it was in the 80s. It was a 2-digit number of retinol. Whereas eggs, I want to say it was like, I don't know if it was 1 or 2 eggs. It wasn't a whole lot. Had 112 micrograms or whatever their measuring unit is of retinol.
Man, I'm not surprised.
Well, I'm kind of surprised, but
okay.
No, go ahead. I'm interested.
I was going to say, the other day I watched a video by Dr. Berg, ERG.
Yeah.
And it'd be interesting to see. I never really looked at the sources, shame on me, but he was doing a comparison of beef versus eggs. And beef won out a lot on vitamins, like your vitamin B and your iron, and I think everybody knows that there's a lot of iron in beef.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, he listed off 2 or 3 vitamins that are stronger in beef. But then he also talked about the benefit of eggs. So I mean, combining them is perfect. Yeah. That have more of whatever than beef. So, but yeah, it's I think he talked about beef having the highest concentration of that vitamin.
That makes sense.
In comparison.
Well, it's a living organism.
Yeah.
That you are then digesting. And I mean, there's a name for that, and I forget the name of it, where we live on a planet that requires death to thrive. The death of one thing leads to the life of another, and there's a scientific name for that, and I just can't remember it. But I mean, that's true.
Okay.
I mean, like, plants require the decomposition of other matter for their fuel, like for the vitamins and organs, like the rot, the nutrients. Like, that's the whole point of having compost, right? It's like it's decaying dead material that's then nourishing plants. And plants have to die to feed cows or other animals, and then the animal has to die to feed us, and then we die, and our nutrients go into the earth. Big death cycle.
What is it? Symbiotic relationship.
Yeah, but it's all revolved around death, which is, I mean, we don't like to talk about that. I mean, it's not pleasant, but I mean, it's just a fact of living is dying. You can't get away from it.
Right, and then when our bodies are offered to the ground.
And that was also, I think, the entire intention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not for sure I want a casket then.
Well, we'll have to talk about that at some point.
Yeah,
like, I don't know. I think that there's ways you could do it that you have like a casket that decomposes with you.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know what happens if you have like
just put me
your body's like cremated, because I don't know if the minerals and whatever goes away.
I think ash still has its benefit, but not. I don't think it would have as much as the
decomposition of the flesh.
Decomposition of the flesh. Yeah.
Great morning discussion over food. Yeah.
See,
this is why we decided that we should start recording our conversations, because they always take some random.
It's like, wow, food
weird.
To death. Food to death.
It's a slightly weird twist, but I mean, it's a thing.
Yeah.
It's part of the cycle of life.
Yeah.
Can't hide from it.
No, I definitely want to go out.
No one leaves this world alive.
I definitely want to go out happy and healthy.
I know, that is the point, right?
Yeah. That sounds like a broken record.
To delay that.
Yeah.
So, okay, I think that's it for today. We just wanted to discuss about some of where we're at food-wise, and something that was surprising. I didn't expect that to happen.
Yeah.
We'll see if you have any weird food things.
Right, listen to your body.
Yeah.
Your body was saying, no bacon.
Yeah, I have to stop eating. Stop eating. Okay.
All right.
Enough of that. Anything else?
Blessings to everybody's journey that's watching this.
Let me know. I'm curious if anybody else has those kind of like random, nope, I only want one food moments. And I need to make some more roast.
So good.
So good. Okay.
All right.
Ciao, guys.
Ciao.